Okay, so we are going to look at adding and subtracting algebraic fractions. And again, we're about simplifying the expression that we've been given. So simplifying means either decreasing the number of terms or making them as simple number-wise as they can be made. All right? So we might be adding or subtracting by combining, or we might be adding or subtracting by tidying up. So we need to make sure we're doing the right thing. So let's have a look. Let's say we've got algebraic fractions means that there's a letter in it. So if we've got a nice simple one like x over 2 plus x over 3. If we think of this as a half plus a third, we get halfway there. We can put a half plus a third in our calculator, but we don't have a calculator. So we have to know how to actually add fractions. So what was the most important thing about adding fractions? Common denominators. Good. So what is the common denominator between 2 and 3? What is the first number in their times tables, the 2 times table and the 3 times table, that is common to both? 6. Right. So we've got 6. Okay. So what is a half in sixths? 3. 3 sixths is a half, and a third? 2. Good. So that's what we've actually done. All right? But we've got these x's that we have to add in. So we're not doing fractions, we're doing algebraic fractions. So now we've got 3x's plus 2x's, 5x's over 6. Can that simplify? 5 over 6 simplify? No, it can't. So we have the answer. So we've got to remember that we're looking for the common denominator, the highest common factor. Now, a lot of people will say, oh, just multiply those together. But if you've got big numbers, multiplying them together can give you very big numbers and you can spend half the test doing your multiplying. So you want to try and find that highest common factor. Let's have a look at one. So if we've got 3x over 20, why did I put 3? 20 minus 5x over 24. All right, so if I'm going to multiply those together to get the common denominator, that's a pretty big number, 480 in fact. And because it's 20, it's not too bad. But had it been another number, it could have been really revolting. But there is a common factor between these two, all right? They actually, this one is 4 times 5, and this one is 4 times 6, all right? So therefore, they do have a common factor that is slightly lower. So what we've got here, the highest common factor between 20 and 24 is actually 4 times 5 times 6, all right? So that's 120. Our common denominator is 120. 4 times 5 is 20, times 6 is 120. All right. So 3 over 20 and 120ths is, well, we multiplied 20 by 6 to get to here. So therefore we multiply this by 6 and we get 18x minus, remember that that's on the top, so it stays on the top first. And then 24, how many 24s into 120? Well, we've multiplied that by 5. So 5 times 5 is 25x. It's really important we've written those the right way around because this is going to have a negative answer. 18 take away 25 is negative 7x over 120. Can we simplify that? No, we can't because 7 is a prime number. And if it's a prime number, we can't simplify it. All right. So we need to make sure that we're looking for that common denominator. We could have more than 2 terms. We could actually have to look at it in 3 terms. And then we simplify at the end, if we can.